you have failed me for the last time.
And we're back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Now, I have a 7-star Gear 11 Jyn Erso with both of her abilities Zeta out. I'm sorry, English is my first language. I never know. This is cool. There are so many cool things about her, and this character was placed into my account by EA, and it will be removed in a couple days, so I didn't get this character for free. A lot of people have her already. I don't think a lot of people have her at 7 stars. I think you had to place number 1 in the tournament to get her 7 stars, but she has some insane, crazy abilities, and I think she's going to work well with Cassian. And I just want to talk about the Rogue One movie so much, but I won't. And I hope that you guys have all seen it already. If you're a Star Wars fan, you got to see it. It is quite good. The last 30 minutes of the movie is insane. No, seriously. There's 1 2-minute scene in the movie that, like, wow. I won't ruin it if you haven't seen it. I wonder how many people have actually seen the movie and when I should start talking about the movie. But if you haven't seen the movie, put in the comment section, thank you for not spoiling or whatever like that. But anyhow, let's go over abilities. Her first one is pretty basic. Deal physical damage to enemy with 70% chance to gain advantage for 2 turns. Advantage is cool because that gives her a critical hit. Rebel counterattack. Now this is crazy. Deal physical damage to all enemies and grant target other ally 100% turn meter and advantage for 2 turns. Ooh, wow. Can you imagine? I think I want to try this with Lando. And then I'm going to try this with Lando right here. Because Lando's kind of slow anyways. And we're going to try using her as a leader also. If any critical hits are scored, revive a random rebel ally with 20% max health for each critical hit scored. Like, wow. She can bring everybody back to life. Oh, boy. This seems so broken. All right. Truncheon Strike. Deal physical damage to target enemy and remove all turn meter. Very cool. So she can attack somebody with the highest turn meter. Jyn gains that much turn meter on a critical hit. Stun the target for 1 turn. I think that might be very useful against Shore Trooper, actually. A lot of times Shore Trooper is going to be on the other side, so you can remove all of his turn meter, and that way he won't use his special ability, and everybody gets like critical damage, critical chance immunity. It's not fun. All right, into the fray. Rebel allies have 35% potency and recover, and this is the Zeta ability, and recover 5% protection whenever they gain a buff. Very cool. Enemies that suffer debuffs during Rebel allies' turns have a 50% chance of also becoming exposed for 2 turns. This can't be resisted, so I think that's going to be very useful with Cassian, and we're going to take her in with him. And then her unique ability, Jyn is immune to stuns, very cool, and gains 10% potency each time she scores a critical hit. And the immunity to stuns is the Zeta ability. I don't know if I would Zeta that, honestly. I think I would do something like Darth Vader. That sounds very interesting to me. All the people that I know that are using Darth Vader are having phenomenal results in the heroic raid 3rd phase with Vader as leader with the TIE pilot. It's crazy. All right. We're also going to take into battle Cassian and K2SO, and I already made a video about Cassian. I'll probably make another video about K2SO. As far as modding her, I went with critical damage and critical chance. I probably could have went all critical chance, and I used a lot of the mods that I use with Lando on here. Let's go do that. Those are pretty good mods. All right, let's go into the very last Cantina battle of the game, and there is a ton of dark side up here that we're going to fight against, and we're going to build a team, and let's find a leader that supports this. You know what? I'm going to use his Lando right there. That might be a way of doing it. All right, let's move some of these guys around and put her as leader, and just for fun, we're going to do Wedge and Biggs in here also. This should be pretty crazy, actually. Let's just see how this goes. I think this is going to be insane right here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into a battle where they're going to die. All right, let's take out... let's do Poggle right here. I think if I can stun 5s, that'll be a way to go. All right, let's just do that. He's going to retaliate. And let's see, how do I... Let's see, I can remove... Yeah, let's remove turn meter and get stun and see if she gets to go pretty quickly again. Let's see. No stun! Oh. Well, maybe I didn't have her potency up high enough. I do not know. Boy, I don't know what to do here, but this has got a quick cooldown just 2, so I'm going to do that. Alright, and then here, what do we got? Deal physical damage to all enemies and grant target other ally 100% turn meter and advantage for 2 turns. Let's save that for the next round. And let's see. I think I'm going to save that for the last round, and I want to try that with Lando. I think that's going to be pretty good. Alright. This is over. Wow, 39,000 damage. Woo! Okay. So, I'm going to try this with Lando right here. It says, deal physical damage to all enemies and grant target other ally 100% turn meter and advantage for 2 turns. Let's try that with Lando. Oh, and he doesn't have it. Oh, my goodness. He didn't have the... I guess he missed last turn. Oh, well. That didn't turn out the way I wanted to do, but oh, well. We'll try that on the next round and see if we get better results with that. That was not what my plan was. I was hoping to... Maybe when we go against droids, we'll get to see that work. And kind of ramp up Lando's damage. All right, let's see. Deal physical damage targeting, remove all turn meter. I'm going to save that. He doesn't have a lot of turn meter. And one more hit, and he's gone. Okay. So, now we're going to go up against 5 allies right here in this battle. So, this is going to be a little bit more challenging. And I think I want to take out Palpatine first. I think that's just going to be my focus, is just go for Palpatine right away. All right. And let's see. Remove the turn meter and give stun. Let's see if we can get a stun right here. No stun! Yeah, maybe I don't have her modded correctly. I need to get potency on her or something like that. Uh-oh, he's got daze on him, so that's going to kind of nullify his counterattack on K2SO. That's all right, though. Think we've got this by just pure brute force. I actually wouldn't mind seeing somebody die. If someone did die, that would be kind of interesting. Ooh, let's do this. That'll be good. Oh, and he healed himself. Boy, look at that. Boy, this is the mega attack, and I think I want to use the mega attack to take out Darth Maul. Oh, the daze mechanic is throwing off the assist. Oh my goodness, daze is so good. All right, let's see if we can get some damage there. That wasn't so bad. And I think I want to take out Darth Maul there in the back. Boy, daze prevents like assists and special abilities and all kinds of silly stuff. All right, what do we want to do here? Deal physical damage to all enemies and grant target other ally 100%. Let's do that to Lando and see how that turns out. Oh, I can't reach him in the back. Come on, let me target Lando. I think I got him. Kind of hard to tell. No, I didn't get him. Oh, he's got the daze mechanic. Gotta be more mindful of that. Oh, wow. Okay, I want to try to stall this battle out. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. She can revive. No, she's not going to revive. Well, I don't know. Maybe in the next round we'll get to try that. So far, this was kind of clunky, and it did not go the way that I wanted it to do. I don't think I played that correctly at all, actually. So the next one, maybe we're going to have more enemies, and we can see if we can do it better. I think I played that entirely wrong. Okay, let's go to the next round. We're going to go to the last light side battle of the game. And this has a ton of droids. We're going to go into there. And let's take in Lando again. Let's see which Lando is better. Yep, let's do it just like that again and see how it goes. Let's put in Jyn and Wigs in there. And we're going to try this again. See if we can get this Lando to go off. We're going to do it on the second round. The first round right here, don't really need it. All right, wow, that was easy. Boy, look at all those buffs on everybody, and that is from Cassian, giving everybody all kinds of buffs. All right, and I want to save that for the next round, so let's just go through this pretty easily. And I really want to see her combo with Lando. All right, that went off. Uh-oh, buff immunity. All right, let's go for the B2. Oh, you. All right, take that one down. Let's target out the super battle droids first. All right, let's see if we can get Lando to go back to back right here. Okay, and then Lando now has 100% turn meter. And all of them crit. Ooh, I like that a lot. That's actually pretty cool, don't you think? Seems like a pretty cool combo there with Lando and her. All right, let's try to take out this B2 Super Battle Droid first, because he is problematic. Okay, and then we're going to give everybody some sort of negative status effects. Looks like we got 3 of them on there. And then let's target the B2 Rocket Trooper and give all these negative status effects to him. Boom, look at that. All those negative status effects. Awesome. Wow, that's a ton of damage. Did you see that? Oh, my goodness. All right. Counterattack. That's okay. And let's see how much damage this does, because he's got 4 expose on there. I imagine this is going to be pretty high. Oh, boy. And he's done. All right, let's get rid of, let's attack here, and this should remove his turn meter, and then she'll get turn meter. Oh, look at that. She gets to go back to back. That's awesome. All right, let's see if we can hit all 3. All right, we did get some crits there, and boy, do I need to give more negative status effects? I don't know how this is going to stack. Let's see how this goes. Oh, look at all those negative status effects. Very random, though. Boy, look at all that expose coming up from her ability. Oh, boy. Pretty cool. I feel like I am missing something with her. Like I'm not using her the way that she should be used, or there's something to be discovered on her. I can't figure out what that is. I think it has to do with her revive ability, I think, is where she would shine. And I don't know if she's going to be the best leader. I kind of still prefer having like a wedge leader. I don't know if I'm wrong about that or not. Let me know in the comments section, because she's kind of curious to me. I'm not really sure if I'm playing her correctly or using her. It seems to me that there's going to be some sort of trick with her that will be discovered in the future, and she'll be broken. That's just how I feel about this character right now. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that likes the video. Be on the lookout for some more videos. I'm going to have a couple up here in the next day or two. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, because I get access to characters early and things like that. And as always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.